Hey there YouTube, it's Math Bowler. Welcome to my TTM Monday autograph recap video. Last week, the week of February 12th, 2023, I received 44 autographs from 12 people, which is good because I've been sending out 10, maybe a little more, requests a week for quite a while. I've been actively TTMing for over 8.5 years. I'm going to let you know how many items I sent to these folks, how long it took, if I sent a donation, and I'm going to go in the order with which I received them. So first up is a first timer. Oh, and all addresses were found on SCN or SCF. So 3 of 3, 139 days from Eric Hipple. Doesn't really fit the mold of my TTM project, my vintage football TTM project, but you know, he's a former quarterback, had 3 cards of them, so when I got to the H's, I might as well send to him. Next up is another first-timer. 4 of 3, as he signed my protective index card in 15 days. Bob Lertzema, thinking that's how you say his name. That's my best guess. And if I ever send duplicates in my letter, I'll say, I'll explain that that's the only ones I had. So if you don't sign both of them, I totally understand. And he did sign both of them. Also sent this generic autograph card, which came out so nice. I was debating on sending him a couple of those Pro Set Super Bowl cards, but he wrote on here, which kind of made up for, which made it great. And he also signed the index card, which wrote my full name on there, so let me just cover some of that up. Keep it up. Bob Lertzema, Colts, Giants, Vikings, and Seahawks. Very cool. Thank you. Alright, my third return was a 1 of 1 in 90 days with a $5 donation. Unusually lengthy amount. I thought this 57 Erskine was gone, but we got Carl Erskine, who I send to him, I'm going to guess I've sent to him about average once a year. So probably not quite 8 or 9 times I've ever sent to him, but about once a year I send to Carl Erskine. He's a donation, and that's cool. Very nice. Next up is another first-timer. Lots of first-timers. Vintage football project, though not really all that old of a player. Kind of did what I did with Eric Hipple. It's like, well, he signs and I have a few cards. So Larry Marshall, 3 of 3 in 18 days. Very consistent location with his signature. And he hooked up the autograph card here. Love how they add the extra inscription for that. Next up, I think this is the second time. It might be a first, but because I've had cards of him for so long. So I want to be safe and say that this is the second time I've ever sent to this former Pirate 4 of 3 in 4 days. That ties the record. That is held by Sid Bream and Erroy Face. We have Bob Pretty. So that's pretty cool. Tom Butters is no longer around. Like how he signed above it where there's more lighter area for him to sign. Looks like his Sharpie was given out a bit there, but that's alright. Them 60s sets are so beautiful. Okay, next up, second time. And it's been a while since I sent to this person. Part of my vintage football project, including a dual-signed 3 of 3 in 18 days. Chester Markle of the Green Bay Packers, their kicker, which will be important, as you'll see here in a moment. As there's a dual-signed card of him and former Steeler Roy Jarella. I now have 2 of these. That's how I know I've sent to Chester Markle 2 times. So thank you. Next up is another first-timer. And these racers, I usually send 4 cards max unless with the donation, but this person was racking them up, and I had plenty of cards, so I said 5. 5 of 5, 25 days on my NASCAR project. We have Jimmy Hensley. So we got some max cards here. A Pro Set, and we got some with the vehicle there. All right, and there's the Electric Diamond parallel. Alright, this one coming up is the longest return. And it's been a while since I've sent out hockey cards. So this is a first timer, and it's really cool as he is a former Pittsburgh Penguin. I have Ulf Samuelsson one time from years ago, and now I've got Shell Samuelsson, 4 of 4, 225 days, and dang, totally worth it. Get these beautiful Penguins cards signed. He had some years in hockey there. Oh, I love this Foodland card. Picked that up for like a quarter, or 33 cents, you know, 3 for a buck there at Trader Jack's flea market. Either last summer or the summer between, and very cool. He signed right above the roof trusses there. Back when he was a Flyer. So, alright. This next person, kind of like Carl Erskine, you know, I've probably sent to him, I mean, if you average it out, about once a year. So it's probably been around 8, 9 times I've sent to this guy. Maybe 7 or 8, realistically. He's $5 per, or actually, he might be one of those ones that will sign anyway. Ignore that I said that. He's $5 per. Can't take advantage of this person's generosity. And speaking of generosity, he hooked me up. This is a 6 of 4 in 5 days, $20 donation. So I sent 4 cards. He also signed the index card, which he has done that in the past. He also included a Pirates card. He obviously read my letter. So the 61, I believe, is when he was with the Pirates. Yes, if you can't beat him, join him. Yes, he went from the Yankees to the Pirates. 1961. Included it in a top loader. Threw an extra stamp on my return envelope. You can't make this up. Bobby Shantz, you are awesome. Met him at the National in 2016. I'm pretty sure it was 2016. If not, it was 2018. But, yeah, he was so nice. Look at these 50s. Oh, my goodness. Yeah. Come on, the 56. I had low-key been looking for this card. And when I finally saw it, it was beat to heck. But it's there, and now it's signed by Bobby Shantz. Oh, yeah. And the 57, he added the 1958 World Series Champs inscription. Very cool. And he included his own card in a top loader. You can tell he signed at a different time because it's in thin blue Sharpie. And holy crap, that centering is awesome. I mean, it's not perfect, but it's rather sharp. I mean, it's a good condition, 1961. And he hooked up the index card. So apparently he appreciates the donation and a nice letter. Kept talking about how, you know, Pirates are my favorite team. And yes, thank you, Bobby Shantz. Dang, that's the coolest return. But still gets pretty cool here. I got 3 more to show you. This next person is the second time I ever sent to him. 3 of 3 in 10 days. Oh, and Bobby Shantz took 5 days. I'm not sure if I mentioned it. I think I did, but 2 super fast returns this past week. We have Alan Closter, 3 of 3 in 10 days. Second time I ever sent to him. Pretty sure Mr. Cumberland's no longer with us, but I'll double check that. Love how his smile is like not touched by the autograph. He's signed this card a time or 2. I think I sent this same card to him the other time I sent, but I think I sent it to Hambright or so and never came back, so I'm just going to hold on to this one. I think that's a high number. That's 74. 634, yeah. Bought that somewhere, and the person who sold it knew it was a high number, but hey, that's alright, it's signed, so I'm happy. Next up, this is good because he just started charging $5 per. I didn't know, because it was right around the time he switched at the beginning of the year, so that's fine though. At least I know I can send a bunch of cards and not feel bad about it. This is a 5 of 4, as he included a small photo. He did sign my stamp. I sent 3 cards and a stamp, $20 donation. In only 10 days, we got Ty Cline on his real rookie card there, the 61. No, Michael Myers was glad to send a couple of these out. He got the same notice from Ty Cline right around the time I did, as he had switched to charging. Now that says rookie on it, but hey, that's his second year. Really cool item right here coming up. Love getting these stamps signed. I paid $2 for that at a card show. And he switched it up to a thin blue Sharpie. So he probably doesn't mind signing autographs. I mean, if he wants $5 a card now, I understand. People are selling them and he doesn't want people taking advantage of them. Especially when he throws in, I mean, it says it's a postcard on the back. Photo postcard. I mean, it's about the size of a postcard. To Steven, best wishes, Ty Cline, so thank you. And my 12th and final return, we have a 3 of 3, 19 days, no fee from Tom Mack. He is an amazing signer. Include his Hall of Fame inscription. Love the big All-Pro above it. Dang, that card looks so good with blue ink on, with the blue uniform, blue and white uniform. And to finish it off, yes. So there we go. I upload a TTM video every Monday. I also upload an autograph and or trading card video on Wednesdays and Saturdays, so 3 videos a week. Let me know in the comments below what was your favorite. I am so happy with the Bobby Shantz return. I really would appreciate if you would like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Take care, everybody.